Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, another week.
Yo.
Oh, yeah. This is a special week. Oh, yeah.
Yep, started off right. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to this brand new episode of the End of the Day, the EOD podcast.
EOD.
We have a very special guest with us. First, I am Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
And I'm your boy T.
T will exclusive.
Me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
And
I'm Jerome.
Yeah.
End of the Day podcast.
Yeah, very special episode.
Damn, I like that energy right now.
Yeah, great energy, great start.
Jerome just stepped in the room and just set it off.
The
End of the Day podcast.
Yep.
The original.
Yeah, the original. Yeah, I don't even. That was the last time he was on. You actually did that just randomly, and we decided to use it for a drop. Yeah, but what's up, guys? What's up? How's everything been?
Things have been good, man.
Yeah.
Busy, feeling good, but yeah, just kind of waiting for life to kind of be regular, but I feel like it's never going to be regular.
Yeah, no, it's definitely en route. There are things happening in the world to send signals that
nothing that's happening right now is normal, bro.
Nothing's normal. No.
We're in the direction.
Yeah, we are trying to go to Mars.
They're trying to go to Mars. There's things that are happening.
Can we just open up the fucking America first?
Yeah, I know,
right? Before we go to Mars, let's figure this shit out down here.
There's things that are happening that are trying to send signals to us that life is going to be normal right now.
What is normal though?
I don't know.
We don't have normalcy anymore.
We don't know because when we go out and do things right now, life isn't. So right now it's still I'll believe it when I see it failing personally for me. I don't know how it is with you guys, but I'm reading things and I'm hearing things that's saying that life is like gonna be normal within the next. They're trying to say, I'm hearing things talking about the summer being somewhat normal, like especially like there's festival tickets getting sold in London. Like apparently
they're optimistic.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what's going on, but like apparently so.
I mean, look at Texas, dude. They're 100%. They opened the doors. They said, "Fuck it, kick that shit open." Said, "We out here."
I'm hearing that. Yeah,
we out here.
When is that official? When is that?
That was official as of last night, right?
Yeah, he just
Oh shit.
He gave him the keys.
We in Texas or what? Podcast in Texas?
Yeah. So I think we have now the guinea pig. If Texas implodes with coronavirus, it'll probably spread out somewhat, but I think they'll find a way to cut off people from Texas very fast.
On some I Am Legend shit.
Yeah. Like I think the rest of America will be like, no, Texas, if you come from Texas, you cannot come here type shit. Or you have to show a negative test or type. So I think America is almost like, we'll see, like, because I feel like that's definitely what will happen. Even though some stuff might leak out, the rest of America is well equipped enough to deal with coronavirus that they could run this experiment real quick.
I'm just curious about, like, I know what with Atlanta and Florida is like basically open. I know they're not testing like consistently, but with Texas, will they be testing consistently, or are they going to be trying to keep the numbers low, or are they going to tell the truth? We don't know.
That's a great question.
And a lot of people that don't believe in COVID and don't want the numbers to go up are not going to get a test anyways, because they'll do anything to like keep the status, whatever.
I mean, Texas is repping right now. Texas is like that side of the United States. They kind of represent that. So you imagine they're going in as guinea pigs. They're like, all right, guys, we can't fuck this up.
All right, might be fucked up, my thinking. But the reason why I'm like giddy, I'm excited, is because of the recent events we have experienced this past year. America is super paranoid. So because of that, we are very well equipped to deal with an implosion of what might happen in Texas. The government is, all funding is, we will shut Texas down if they open and COVID runs rampant. But depending on how, I don't know how they've gotten the vaccines or anything like that. I don't know how they have I don't know what's their cases or anything like that. But if they open and shit doesn't go crazy, then I can see more definitely mid areas of America, more places all over the world, maybe kind of just like opening up like this. But I'm still very like, I don't know.
For me, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence where I see people getting the vaccine, but I also hear a lot of reports saying that they feel as if summer is about to be fucking crazy in terms of cases, and then fall and winter we're gonna be like super cautious again, and we probably won't even be close to normalcy until sometime in 2022. But for me, I'm looking at this like, I hear also this shit's mutating, that there's a new strand in where was that? There was just a new strand today, and they're saying that it's resistant to the vaccine.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I mean, that's expected, right?
Yeah.
but for me, I'm like, yo, if I get the vaccine, I want one vaccine. I don't want to have to take 10 vaccines
until they get it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cushion over here, getting all the vaccines. And like, we'll try it again.
Yo, open your, let me see your vein, like straight up, like.
Yeah.
I'm good with one vaccine, but if we're doing 10 COVID vaccines, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they need to get that shit figured out.
I can see it being like the flu vaccine, where you eventually have to get it some sort
just
of
a reoccurring COVID
like strain of it every year.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's supposed to be like a one and done, like the measles type of thing. That's what I heard. That's supposed to be. That sounds amazing, and I would hope that would be the case.
But then, okay, here's my thing too. If the world opens up and you just have a common cold, people are gonna look at you crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody trusts anybody.
You can't sneeze or cough in public anymore without someone looking at you
Because-
like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
Now we're just all hyper aware of where aerosols are going
Like,
and
that
how
shit's
many come out.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of okay. I was in a spot and the dude like this open dining when it kind of like first opened back, and I'm like, I was already weary of doing it. People like, yo, pull up, whatever. I went out. This dude sneezed. I kid you not, it had to be like at least like 12 to 15 times in a row, and I was ready to get up and leave. I'm like, I'm out. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at him like the side face, like, bro, you better get. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be the world now. When people sneeze, everybody gonna get quiet, and look up like.
I mean, that kind of is. It's treated as almost if it's like a STD.
Yeah. If I cough in public, I just say I smoke weed.
Yeah. Like, people don't want to get it, even though they, like, some people move around like they don't fear it. Like, no one wants to get it, or people don't want it. I know people who've, like, kept it a secret that they got it and didn't want to tell people that they got it.
So we had thought that we got COVID back in December before it was all announced.
I remember you guys saying that. That's recorded on the podcast, actually.
Kristen actually recently just got the antibodies test, and she doesn't have the antibodies.
Ooh.
And they said that it stays in your body for up to a year, but that doesn't even mean that it would be even a year. So that doesn't mean anything. Like, it sounds good.
Oh, they say, I thought it was like a couple months.
But they also,
I heard a couple months too.
Yeah.
they said like 3 months or something to a year. And she's
3 months to a year. Okay.
But let's put it all in perspective. We don't have the answers. We don't have all the answers to even.
But
like,
even
find
testing
isn't
even full.
Yeah, we're just. I feel like
Foolproof.
humanity's just kind of like shooting in the dark right now.
Yeah, and shooting from the hip, like, yo, today it does this. Sometimes it's like you're asymptomatic, now you're not, and
Yo, we think, yo, this
2021 is
shot
shoot from the hip year.
This shot is gonna work.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it definitely feels like that.
you're shooting a shot from the hip when you get the
Did you see the test that they were doing the anal swab for?
Oh hell, I'm cool. Yo.
Yeah, so no go for the anal swab.
Oh my. What, like, is it like the deep nasal swab or like deep anal swab? Like, go all up in your
but
shit.
they're extremely accurate. It's the most accurate test.
99.99.
This is the only way we can know for
This
sure.
is the only way we can absolutely know.
And
All right, so you got the job, but
no lube on. They gotta go. Sorry.
Kristen's just
my
extremely uncomfortable.
No, my God. One time I had a drug test, and the lady, I had done like Molly the night before, and I was like,
fuck.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
and
shit.
so I go
Day before drug
to
test?
get this job.
That's
It was
amazing.
like a day after, and I go to get this job, and the lady's like, okay, like you just have to take this test or whatever. She talks to me, asks me like 3 questions, then she hands me a key to the place, and then I go to take the test. I come back, and I was like, I just slid her back the key, and I was like, I'll talk to you soon, because I wasn't gonna take the key just to bring it back.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hire me.
Oh, you didn't even do the test.
No, I took the pee test. I peed in the thing, and I did the thing, but I just pushed her back
She
the key.
knew.
I was like,
She knew because she knew her piss was gonna taste
to work in an old folks' home and do hair.
Oh my god.
No, man.
That seems
Fun
like such
times.
a weird job to have to get drug tested though. Like if you really think about it,
Nah,
You gonna take
'cause
care of my
mad-
nana?
There's probably bad pills in the old folks' home.
that
That-
actually
that-
that
Oh
is
my god.
They had to watch. What's the homegirl from Euphoria's name? They had to watch her in the
Mad
fucking
pills,
hospital.
Oh, yeah.
There's mad pills in the old
damn.
folks'
See, I'm not even thinking like that, but
Oh,
that's
yeah,
facts.
for sure.
That's facts.
I don't. Yeah. What? Yeah. Bad sin. What am I? I don't think like that. Like.
You said bats.
Why do I think like that?
Just had like a mad realization right now. Like,
I think like
damn.
that. That's horrible. But I do. Yeah. I usually. Yeah. That's the.
It's alright.
Yo, Jerome, I'm looking at your shoe game right now, and I just gotta say, wow.
P-rods.
Yeah, P-Rods. This is nothing special.
Yeah.
It's the-
I used to
it's the
have
cartoons.
P-rods.
It's SB.
Yeah.
You know,
The
representing.
wave is wild, man.
Still got my Malcolm X sweater on my Black History Month. You know.
But I
Still
admire.
You gotta represent.
No, I admire the swag just because, like, you know how to mix it up. You got the vintage with the Malcolm X, like
Yeah.
You know, come on, Black History Month into March.
What's your
April, June, July.
every day,
rest of the year.
every day, every day.
What's your feelings about the current sneaker industry and in the game and how like so hard it is to get anything?
I mean, it kind of sucks, but like I've been through this shit before. I've been buying shoes for fucking years, like probably since like 2002. So not being able to get a shoe is not new, but like the whole climate now where it's like you're depending on these apps, you're depending on raffles, things like that, and people not able to get it. It sucks, but it's kind of been expected with all the hype shit.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel? Because I sent that article to all of you guys. How do you guys feel about the vice president of Nike North America kind of stepping down because of that story that dropped? So, for the listeners,
Yeah, tell them what happened.
essentially, the VP of Nike, her son has a sneaker reselling company, and he was essentially buying sneakers with his mom's company card, to my understanding, and it was under her name, and he was just running it up, buying like hundreds of thousands of dollars of sneakers.
God damn.
And I can't help but ask myself the question: is this why I can't hit on sneakers? On some real shit.
I mean, sneakers, yes.
So do you mean like is it because he's just one of many people, like those people
Yeah.
exist?
For sure.
I mean,
Just the concept of
if
it.
backdooring is happening at that level, you just got to think about the level. Like, we have slim to none. Like,
Yeah,
the chances of getting shoes nowadays is slim to none.
Yeah.
But as far as that story go, I heard it was one purchase, but you know, if it's one, it's probably many. This is probably low. One thing that I'm just confused about is why he's like loud about it and flex on the gram. Like, come on, if the lady didn't know about it,
That's what
she had to know her son got bread from selling something.
That's what seemed weird. Is
Low.
he flexing? Like, why are you flexing? Like,
It's like some
Why-
little
no,
Tay shit.
He did an article. That's what got her caught. He did an article about doing it.
Can you imagine?
How loud?
That is some head ass
Are you
shit.
fucking stupid?
Do you think he
loud?
feels bad?
I don't think he has to.
That sucks getting somebody
has
else
to.
fired for
His
a
mom
year.
had to probably like a 6-figure job. I mean,
She worked there for
He
25
probably feels
years.
bad. Yeah, he probably feels bad.
She's like 25 years in the
25
game.
years.
Like, mad respected vice president of North
But she
America. That's a
ran-
big deal.
She had some her account. Well, her title oversaw sneakers in some capacity. So I'm not surprised. But I know he probably had connects. I know he had like the Yeezys. Like I seen some of the photos.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He had like I seen like
He
he
had
had, like
sort of
Yeah,
accounts.
so,
But
yeah.
a lot of
still,
the photos were giving me mixed signals because I was like, okay,
But
It's just some random person.
I'll give you
Yeah.
a hypothetical. Like, say he didn't. There's no shady business going on. Is she still at fault? I think so. Yes.
How is there no shady business if
Like say he got all that shit on his own hustle?
Yes,
and
for
grind.
just for the sake of the level of the imagery that like what you're displaying, you know that this industry right now is extremely volatile. People are. Did you
bro,
watch some of the
where they
videos?
got fucking slammed for in the mall?
That dude
Yo, that
Sam's
guy got
crazy.
slammed.
like it's very volatile. People are fighting over these sneakers.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
You're already obviously making more than your money back. There's no reason to incite this type of like
100%.
level of like
People got hands for
thirst.
snow.
The thirst is
100%.
already there. The thirst is already
Just
there.
don't let him. Don't give him a reason.
You're giving them a reason when you see you. We already know it's scarce. You're showing us how scarce it is when you show how many sneakers you got. You got a whole stack of them, 2 stacks of them.
Think of it this way. Like
Now I'm thinking like, yo, that's everything I was trying to go for right there.
if I'm the mom,
I saw mad hype releases on there.
No, he had a lot of shit.
He had
But,
a lot of
even
shit.
if I'm the mom and he did it the right way, he didn't like. I didn't plug him, but which I'm sure probably happened. But it's like give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll be the mom. I'm like, yo, calm the fuck down because this looks bad on my part. They can trace you back. So you risking my job. So chill the fuck out.
I don't think if he had the company, I don't think it would look bad on his mom.
Reselling and your mom works for Nike at an exec level. Hell yeah, it look bad for you.
Because
I mean,
here's the thing.
everybody's
It's
gonna
only
assume that
looking
your mom
bad
got it
if
for her.
a story like,
Here-
oh, I used my mom's card to buy
Here-
sneakers.
Here's
Like,
my thing.
Yeah.
Your gram there's grams out there that'll show one of the fucking shoe and get 1 million likes. You don't need to show a billion of pairs.
he's trying to let
of it.
people know. He's
You
like,
can
yo, I
just-
got the stock.
If you just show it once, just show me that you got it once is
It's enough. You
It's
got the plug.
enough.
Yeah.
that's plugged.
And then he blinked
Yeah, that
his
was
face
a
out.
flex.
To get any shoe just once, that's hard to get, nigga. You plugged.
Nah, for
real.
sure, for sure.
So he was really loud with it.
So to show that you got so many, it doesn't show me anything. You can just show me one pair and let me know, like, oh damn, homie's doing it, and that's low key, and no one will make a thing. No one would say anything. Niggas will still hit you up like, yo, how you get those shoes? Look,
Kristen just got the Nike Dunks. They're like kind of rose. They're like a rose red.
They're like burgundy. They look like that color.
ooh,
The high-
and with
the highs?
gray-
Tops.
oh, the
And white.
highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, burgundy highs.
You know, sneakers.
They're making such.
Nah, she got resale.
Sick, they're making such sick colors for women's dunks right now. They're going in.
I can't fit the women's sizes.
They don't make my size either, so
Yeah.
I'm not lucky
Damn.
enough.
Sucks for you guys.
They're making such sick colors right now for women, and it was like 2 pairs that came out that I wanted, and I was like, yeah, man, I can't get them shits.
I'm happy when it happens. I don't need to buy any more shoes. I'm cool.
Yeah,
Chill.
but I mean, for retail, them shits is fucking dirt cheap. $90, $100.
Jerome, how many pairs you got?
Are you going for the? You not gonna go for the Supreme ones tomorrow?
Well, they dropped. Well, it's too late. It's too late.
No, you can go online. You can do
Man, I ain't got time for that online shit. I ain't got time for the bots. They gonna be, man, I'm cool. I don't know. I haven't counted in a while. They're all different places, so I don't count. I don't want to know. It's like one of those things. I don't want to know. Because once I see it in perspective, like, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So let's
Yeah.
keep it that way. Let me keep
Sneaker
my
game
fucking
going
addiction
crazy.
away.
Did you guys do your taxes?
I like to wait until the last possible minute.
I did.
I feel like Vlad right there. I want some shit like, yo.
I was like, damn, you make the black kids look better.
TTT will exclusive.
I did, but I'm mad confused. It seems like because the whole idea of taxes is that the money that you get from them is because they take too much money out of your check or every week, right?
Yeah.
They take more than they need. My taxes they did it when I look at the math and look at how much I made, they didn't take a lot of money for some reason. And I look at like what I filed, I didn't change anything. Nothing switched in my life or anything like that. So they didn't take much money. So it seems like
You have to owe.
no, I didn't owe, but I just didn't get mad. I didn't get like. Usually I get, usually you like mad and for your fucking tax money because it's like I'm used to the government just taking more money than they needed from a nigga. And it's just always being like, word, like, give me my money back. But last year, I guess maybe because of COVID, they didn't really take much money.
So you're sure not gonna get a knock on your door on some Wesley Snipes shit.
So I don't owe any money, but I just got like from what it seems. I don't know yet because that's just me doing my taxes. This is the first year where I might go to a professional nigga.
I did that, and I've been doing that for the last 3 years. And I gotta say, it's the best. It's the best.
Yeah,
you just drop it off, be like, yo, handle it. Because I used to have an LLC, and that shit was mad.
This is the first year. I'm like, hold on, there's no way. It looks, because I'm doing the math, because it's not hard to, if you look at your taxes, if my shit is mad simple. Yeah. When I look at them shits, I'm like, they definitely did not take much money out. So I'm like, damn, maybe that's why I'm up right now.
Honestly, though,
so I'm like,
you'd save money though if you did it yourself.
No, Uncle Sam waiting on your ass. He's setting you up, bro. I'm just saying that shit coming off the backboard. They gonna dunk your ass. They gonna knock on your door.
I feel like I'm up right now after last year because I was still working most of last year. I was never really, I never collected any level of unemployment or any of that shit. I did get both stimulus fucking checks and like, yeah, but as far as that aspect, this is the first year where I'm like, yo, Uncle Sam didn't take much money for some reason, and I was thinking maybe because of COVID they took less, but I live in Los Angeles, so that doesn't make any fucking sense.
You want to make sure you filed all your papers and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So
low
like,
key.
Maybe, but this is the first year I'm gonna go to a fucking H&R Block type nigga. And
I would go private. Private owned is better than H&R.
Just go
like he's one of those type of niggas. Like he's not. He's definitely.
Oh, he's the H&R type.
Like,
CPA.
Got it.
Exactly.
Yeah, my CPA is dope. He made a movie and he sent me the link. I watched it.
Of him being a CPA?
No, he made like a legit like full movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with like he had a cast and direct.
You better watch your taxes close. He going over here. We gonna pay for the next movie, man. You gonna watch the budget.
I'm about to write off his own shit in my taxes. That'd be wild. Nah, you'd get fucked up by the law, I think, if you did some shit like that.
Yeah, so that's my tax life right now, guys, for anyone who actually cares. Which is
for the government, listen.
For the government, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do it, man. I'm gonna get around to it this week. I'll get to it next week. I gotta get on my shit.
Yeah,
I've been trying.
So Kristen actually made an entire sweatsuit outfit like today. I came home and she had a.
What the fuck? Why aren't you wearing it?
She was wearing it because she switched it up.
I'm gonna wear it next week. It needs to be altered some more, and I need like a few more pieces for it. But I was genuinely like so proud of myself when I made the hoodie today. It was super easy. It was like literally one of the easiest things I've ever sewn in my life.
So I'm in the process of making a pair of pants. So I brought the fab. I went downtown.
You have it with you?
No, I went downtown, bought the fabric, went to fucking shorty down there, and she's
Sin exclusive.
With the shorty.
She's Asian shorty. I went to Asian shorty. She's fucking a beast with her hands, and I gave her the pants that I'm basing the style off of, and she's gonna make the sample, so that I can have the sample and like, but the fabric I purchased was very distinct, and it was the last of.
Is it printed?
It had a print on it, and but it was the last of it. So I'm worried that if the pants come out really good, it would be the last. It'd be hard to reproduce.
One of one.
Yeah, but this is the first pair of items that I'm like trying to create. It's hard not to get my coworker. He creates a lot of clothing, and so it's hard not to get the bug when a lot of shit.
He's just doing it.
Yeah, a lot of shit. He's doing it. He's going to this lady, and she's just like
same Asian shorty.
Yeah, same Asian shorty, dude. She's a beast. He did this like hand stitching shit, crazy stuff. I want to bring him on the podcast too. He's doing a lot of like hand stitch pieces. He did this jacket.
You need to send us an Instagram.
Yeah, no, he's definitely on the shit, and it's like I said, it's hard not to. Like out here, the creative bug is just like floating around for just all flaccid
it's a fact.
Avenues of life.
We're also in the melting pot out here.
Yeah, and just sitting on your ass right now is just easy to do, just because stuff is still kind of like restaurants. You can only go to so many fucking restaurants, and sit outside in so many places.
LA gets really redundant really quickly.
Like,
would you ever leave?
What was that? No,
Did you ever leave LA?
No, I love LA, but
This is the second time I got asked that today.
I mean, here's a good. I mean, this is a perfect segue. The only place I would leave LA for is Star City, where Elon Musk is trying to build. It's the only place I'm trying to fucking leave to. So yeah, for guys who don't know, Elon Musk is trying to build his own city in Texas called Starbase.
Is it Texas or Arizona?
I wonder what
Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what all of his infrastructure will look like. If it'll be like so far advanced.
Kanye's gonna do it for sure, or have at least a hand in it. He's gonna.
What do you mean?
Kanye, because him and Kanye have like a crazy ass relation. They have probably a crazy creative
some bromance.
relationship. Yeah, for certain.
Because he's kind of already doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I think there's only two people I stand for in this world, and it's Kanye West and Elon Musk.
That's fair.
So you're moving. You're set.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
Kristen, you out of here? You
out of here.
I would be down to move.
You be going. Oh, so the podcast are going
out of here.
Not to Texas. I don't want to move to Starbase, but I would move out of the country or
Starbase
somewhere
is gonna
else.
be mad cool because like I mean, can you imagine? Because Texas already is like a gun carrying.
Wait,
state.
so
no, we need some contradicting opinions. There's no way in fucking hell I'm going to start the name.
Yeah, that's
Starbase.
Nah, it sounds like
some Star Wars shit.
Sounds like some
I
Texas
would answer
shit.
the phone. It's
Some
me, Kristen from
Republic shit.
Starbase.
Welcome to Starbase.
Hi, welcome to Starbase.
It would be like so fucking hard to get into. Probably like thinking about it, like yeah, Elon Musk and Kanye, everybody gonna probably be running to go there like they went to Wyoming and shit. So I just man, I gotta.
What's
see
going
it
on
first.
with Wyoming? Is that still popping?
That's still a thing. No,
Can we pull up to Wyoming and go to
It's
the domes?
so beautiful.
I think that's where Kanye is. That looks like his permanent address. That has to be his permanent address.
And Kim's taking their house with the divorce, right?
Yeah, that's in LA, right?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
That shit looks like their shit in LA looks like a Starbase, nigga.
That shit
fucking.
That shit was 2 city
So
blocks,
futuristic.
bro. That would look like
That
a
shit look
town.
wild.
Yeah, that shit
It looks
was
like a
crazy.
town.
Yeah, no, I would love to live there.
You can easily
if you
pull
want to
up.
rent out any of those places, Kim, holla at me.
No, I was gonna say you can easily pull up. She won't even notice. You're so far on the left wing, like you just been. I've been here for 3 years. What you?
Notice me. You will not notice.
I've been
years.
babysitting fucking Saint.
You
I
will
was
not
walking.
notice me. I will be the.
Just be a tree, or just Millie Rock whenever she walks by and she won't even know.
Yeah, just be like, just act like you're just cutting the grass or some shit. Be like, I'm cutting.
You just have a pair of scissors.
You're like, damn,
Pull out the scissors when
the
she's
tree cutter
walking
with the
by.
dreads, and you just go to be with the family. Like, you always come and cut
Yo,
the
he's
trees.
always cutting shit.
You want to come with holiday
I
with
can
us?
totally imagine you have
Spend the holiday with
I can
us.
totally see it now. You have Shorty over, and y'all watching a movie or something in bed, and she's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom." You're like, "Yo, take some scissors." She's like, "Why?" Because you gotta pretend to cut some
Oh
fucking.
my god.
Yo, if you see anyone, just pretend like you're cutting
Cutting
something.
something.
Yeah, act like, no, and not even that. Put this uniform on.
Yeah,
Put this fucking.
put this hat on.
Yo, you gonna go to the bathroom? All right, put this uniform on.
You with the weed whacker fucking thing at 8 o'clock. The weed whacker always cutting at night. He's always
if
here.
she sees you, if you just see Kim or anything, just pretend you work here. And
But which is fucking crazy. She's not gonna be home ever either.
she wouldn't. Yeah,
That's how dumb rich they are.
That's actually facts. But their security's probably dumb.
No, that's a fact. Oh yeah, I mean,
That's the thing when you're in the home.
Bro, Kanye has
when you're in
good
the home,
security
the
trust.
security.
that's a fact.
When you're in the home, it's different. You're not gonna see the security the same way.
Bro,
You
if no
inside,
one's
You're in
home,
the safe place. That's a safe place.
They're gonna think Christian's already like been living there. He's like the nephew or some shit.
There's no one keeps a threat in their home.
they may not be in the home, but they're on the perimeter.
Yeah,
They might
they're not probably patrolling her and shit.
But if you're willingly, so I'm hoping to live there, and Kim lets me. I'll pay rent. But I know rent would be.
So what are your
you're about
prospective
to pay
living
Kim K
situations?
rent.
I'm expecting to live with Kim
Say,
Kardashian.
get this shit out of here.
Kim. I think this is because she seems like she's in like the crazy like philanthropy zone right now. You see her doing the shit with
Oh yeah.
So
her
I'm
lane.
putting this message out to her right now. If you're trying to help a young
Sin
artist on the
exclusive.
grind, trying to get it, like yo, I'm like really trying to get it in the street. Like just give me one of the rooms. I'll pay rent. You can skew it to my income. I will live there. Once again, you will not notice me right
Look
now.
at the contradictory. He said the grinding, but he want a handout. Look at this guy.
Nah, I will pay rent, but like you gotta skew it to my level of income, of course. And
She'll for sure do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
nah. If you see this, like, hit up.
She'll for sure do it.
Yeah,
She for sure would die.
100%.
If you move into her house, doing the podcast.
Yeah, invite us over.
Out of your room.
Yeah, for certain. I think she will appreciate things like that and support like the level of creativity will bring to, you know, her space.
Her life.
You know, because if you have it around you, you just...
Yo, you're selling this right now.
Breathe.
I feel like
Kim is listening.
I feel like he's got it.
She's gonna call us.
Yeah.
Yo, she's gonna call you tomorrow.
Yo, Kim K, once you get Kanye out your crib, like, holla at the EOD podcast. You're gonna be
You know he gonna be fucking Leon from Curb. You gonna move in with her fucking whole family and shit. So you're not going to Starbase then?
Starbase or Kim's house?
Well,
you have to choose.
Oh yeah, I'm choosing Kim's house.
Wait, Starbase, Kim's house, or
I'm choosing Kim's house for certain.
Kanye's
Kim's
village.
house is A1 10 times 10. That is the real Starbase, 1000%. Elon Musk's
The
whole
princess
city,
of our nation.
a whole city would be trying to imitate.
I can't let you say Elon ain't shit right now.
That is
So time out. What's do you trust Starbase? Because I don't even hear about that tunnel in LA. What happened with that shit?
Yo, where is the
what?
entrance? Where's the
What the
entrance
fuck?
to this shit? I've driven around LA. I've never seen an entrance to
It's
this fucking
in
tunnel.
Compton, I think, right?
Oh, that's probably why I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, it's in Compton.
And
Why
who
the
is
fuck
the
did
guy
he-
with the jetpack?
The whole tunnel got shut down, I believe, or the project got shut down because LA, that part of LA really wasn't fucking with it. They weren't in support of it, and so they did something and got it shut down. I
would imagine that would generate mad traffic,
but
people just trying to try it.
If you want to see an example, there are examples of it because he had built a test level of it with Jay Leno and shit, and like him driving the car into it and shit.
I saw that.
Yeah, so he was fucking with, but like the city wasn't fucking with it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I think a city like Texas, they're them niggas who's like, what, you want to build a fucking fat tunnel? Yeah.
My only thing is
How much money do you go, buddy?
Yeah,
Go ahead and build that damn Starbase, boy.
I think, yeah. We're gonna, yo, there's gonna be laser guns and shit. Yo.
on some real shit though, my biggest
yeah.
thing is that we're in California and we deal with earthquakes and shit.
Well,
I would be very concerned
it's
about being
actually safer to build things to be underground during an earthquake.
Really?
Because you're it's like grounded. You don't.
What if
feel
it caves in?
It's almost the equivalent of being underwater. Like you don't.
I don't know.
What if the fucking earth crust just shifts underground and just tears it?
That's like
tears the shit up.
that's at least everything that I've read about earthquakes and things of that nature. Like it is safer to be underground because it moves differently than the.
I'm getting
top
buried
surface.
underground on some real shit.
Yo,
I'm trying to get
nigga,
burned
you
up.
halfway to hell already. That shit's gonna open up and you just gonna be
End of the day podcast. Yeah.
Yo, this is gonna be your drop, just cause we don't have an official drop for you, so I'm just gonna play the podcast drop.
that'll suffice.
What else is fucking going on?
Yo,
all right.
Starbase.
Okay.
Shout out
All right.
Starbase one time.
Starbase. We joked about it earlier, but I'm going to attempt to explain NFTs.
All right, I'm game.
So the name NFT itself is booming, selling for millions of dollars right now. Mad niggas are selling these things for millions of dollars.
Just selling what though?
Alright, so an NFT itself stands for non-fungible token. Non-fungible.
Oh no.
So
Sin exclusive.
I like that word. What does it mean?
the idea of a fungible token is something that you can't change. It's just that, and it's limited to how much.
So the value
creators-
doesn't.
So
decrease.
so if I give you a $20 bill, I can give you a $20 bill with the paper. I can give you a $20 bill through Cash App. I can give you a $20 bill through through a bottle of liquor. You know,
What?
I can give you $20, the value of what you consider $20 right now. I can give it to you in a million different ways.
It's like a context. You're going to
Like
a
I could give you
I can give you-
100,000 shoelaces.
I can give you. I'm just saying that in the most.
It's their own
way.
currency, so it's like Chuck E. Cheese. You get these fucking tokens, and it's not really worth shit. But it's
but
this
it means something.
So hold on.
It's
So all
25
right.
cents.
So it
Sounds like a public bank.
This is not all right. So I explained it wrong. I'm sorry, guys. So
Oh, we're on
all right,
board. Here we
so
go.
all right. So not this a
Take
fungible transaction. This is take two right here. This is take two. This is why you shouldn't smoke a blunt before a podcast. So a non-fungible transaction is something that is one way and I can't change it. So what isn't a fungible transaction is a $20 bill because I can give it to you in a bunch of different ways. A non-fungible token is something that I can only give to you in this one way. If I could only give you $20 in a bill in no other way of value, then that would be a non-fungible token.
Okay.
So these non-fungible tokens are people using digital art, like a drawing or a clip of LeBron dunking on YouTube.
Like they filmed it?
Well, no, it's the actual
a GIF or some shit.
Yeah, a GIF. It's the GIF of it. It's essentially owning a digital asset. So
it's only digital assets.
So think about it like this. Think about the Mona Lisa, right? Think about the Mona Lisa, right?
I know exactly what you're
There's
talking about.
mad niggas who have Mona Lisas on their wall. It's not the original one. It's a picture of the Mona Lisa. There's someone out there, there's a museum that owns the original Mona Lisa. Now imagine it digitally.
What's the
You
point
own
of
the
owning
rights of it digitally.
Digitally.
I remember this because somebody literally
So an
sold
NFT is only a digital item?
A digital item.
Yeah.
Only a digital item, and you own it. And the way they prove their ownership is through blockchain technology, which is the same as Bitcoin.
Here's a good analogy for T. Like those pictures you take, say you take some pictures, right? And then that shit circulates on IG. But everybody knows that T owns it originally, which means nothing because you could watermark it and just change it or some shit. But you own it though.
But you would have to see. That's the thing. Right now, it's a whole race because you don't own it. So you have to turn it into an NFT and make it.
So it's like a copyright situation almost.
Almost a level of it,
but on a smaller scale.
But if you're trying to make money in this realm of NFTs, it's super fucking weird.
That's so far out.
It's so far, yeah. It's super weird.
So people are trying to monetize,
but people are
small
making,
shit.
People are making. If you look them up right now, people are selling NFTs, digital. Like I seen this one dude selling NFT sneakers. Like these aren't real sneakers. It's just literally like a spinning 3D image of a sneaker.
Just a random sneaker that doesn't exist.
Yeah, a charm, a bracelet, a spinning bracelet.
So you telling me the flex is like, yo, I got that image of that shit on
Yo.
that's me.
I got that.
So I could literally, I could take
me.
a picture of my fucking finger
And you can own it.
sell and make it an NFT and own it, and it has
somebody wanted it. Yeah.
If you wanted to,
that's the same shit as stock images. Let's be real. So just a different form of stock images.
That's what I don't understand the difference of, but I guess it's a level of proving the ownership because even with stock, but even with the NFT, at the end of the day, you can just screenshot it and save it in your phone and make it your background if you want.
Which is crazy for the NFT thing. Say someone has a picture of the original Mona Lisa and like they own the rights to that screenshot of it, right? Mm-hmm. Now someone screenshot that he wants to own that one. What does that mean? Could he sue this?
Is that considered recreation?
My shit and I own the image of that.
All right.
That's weird.
Do you guys ever point a camera into a mirror and it's just endless?
Yeah.
That's
what this NFT shit is.
Basically. So I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with any of these motherfuckers who's really about that.
Let me know if we can find someone who's making legitimate money off NFTs.
Let us know.
I think that will be the future of fashion, though.
I
like
haven't
for the
met 'em.
Instagram world or the like social media age is like, why not just buy this little, like, say it costs like $4 and that's like, or $10 is like a lot.
One thing that has been positive about it has been that if you are, because really who's been using it a lot is digital artists Like that's who's been
Yeah,
using
because in some
field.
fields it makes sense. Like you said, like fashion. I think that makes sense in some fields. Some fields just be
like
like
getting it to look like you're
Yeah.
actually wearing it.
And it gives the digital artist residuals, because when you buy my digital NFT of my painting, like this painting right here, when you buy the NFT of that, when you sell it, I get a kickback of it because it's tracked through blockchain.
Yeah.
And so you always set it up that the artist will always set up how much
It's
they
like
get back.
owning rights.
Exactly. They
I
own rights.
I fuck with it in a digital age that we're in.
Yes.
I think that's needed.
Yes.
I just don't see a need for it for like the average creator right now. Because it seems a little crazy. Like that's essentially you could trademark anything that you could create. Like this, I'm gonna draw a line in Photoshop and I'm gonna NFT.
Almost
technically,
almost.
yeah.
One of the Logan brothers, created, like, he created one of them used a photo of him opening Pokemon cards. One of the and sold it for a fucking gang of money. These creators are making fucking
I call bullshit.
bank off of him.
I call bullshit. He bought that himself and he made some
He might
waves.
be.
I'm a cynical dude. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling.
Wrong. Everyone has been saying it's a crazy easy way to clean money. So everyone has been saying it is a crazy,
we already found it.
easy way to clean
And it sounds
bread.
right. You know why? Because the government don't know what that even means. They be like, seriously, like
Blockchain.
He was sitting here like, wait, makes sense. The government be the same way, like, makes sense. Yeah, the money's
Yeah.
You paid $100,000 for.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but it makes sense. Now the dude gonna be fucking get the Escalator, whatever.
Everybody has
the
been
fucking
saying
Porsche.
it's been an easy way to clean bread. Cause
You should have said it at the beginning. Now we get it.
niggas has been selling it for crazy money, and it is like, what?
There definitely gonna be tenants in
makes no
Elon Musk's fucking world. What is it called again? I already lost it.
Star
World.
Starboard. Weekend.
Starbase.
No, me and Kristen have this fucking thing where we just yell out Starboard. It's so random.
Where did that stem from? There has to be an origin to that.
Because we were on a boat one time.
Yeah, and we were like, what is the front of the boat called? We're like, Starboard.
Hey, wait, is that the front of the boat?
I don't know.
No.
Oh shit!
Is it?
I think so. I think it's a part of the boat. I think it's the front of it.
Starboard?
I would think it's...
Yeah, I think so. I feel like
we're wrong.
Yeah, I've heard like man the starboard or some shit like that. Yeah, no.
No, it's not
Starboard.
Starboard? No, let's be wrong. I want to be wrong. Be like, yo, the listeners be like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck are they
They're driving right now and traffic like they're so wrong right now, but
Yes.
What are they drinking?
Port and starboard are nautical terms of orientation that deal unambiguously with
Let's
the structure
go.
of the vessel, referring respectively to the left and right sides of the vessel.
Starboard.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was going to be on the side.
So starboard
I knew it.
is the top right.
Top
Like,
right.
If you're looking forward, it's the top right.
Starboard.
And the other top left is port.
I think Starboard was homeboy Jack was on Titanic, right? Like before he did the
Yeah, he was on the starboard. Yeah.
Oh, he's on Starboard?
Yeah.
in the
Damn.
beginning.
Yeah.
But at the end, where
Wait, when they do the fucking...
In the beginning,
That was Starboard.
He was on the starboard at the end too, but he was on the it was just floating in the water. Isn't that crazy?
wait, I thought it was
Oh,
the
yeah.
back.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was a starboard. He was floating on the plane. No,
That was
I'm lying.
Starboard.
I'm lying to you guys. Look, you guys go with me. Fuck.
Honestly, no, I haven't
No,
seen...
he's on the butt of it.
No,
Hold on, when
Because
they
it
fall
went
off.
up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm saying he's
I haven't
hanging
seen
like
this
when
shit in
Rose is on
so
top
long.
of like the wood, or she's on top of a
No,
bed frame
before
or
that,
some
when the
shit.
boat comes all the way down there on the
remember
butt.
how they ended up on that. Where were they at on the boat?
Listen, so they race to the back because the front starts to sink, so they're racing to the back, and then
alert.
it tips upside down.
1997.
Then it
Spoiler alert. You
starts
haven't
to
seen fucking
sink,
Titanic?
and then it
97.
snaps in half, and then it happens again. So
But
they
Jack-
buy a little more time when it snaps in half. And
I
then
thought we
they're
were talking
like,
about Titanic today, but Jack was handcuffed in the boiler room, and this should never really happen, probably. But
I know, right? That
Yo,
is-
wait.
Yeah,
James
none
Cameron,
of
who the fuck made
Titanic
it?
actually happened.
Why couldn't they... It was cold. That's why they couldn't swim.
Other
right?
than Titanic.
yeah, she was
Bro.
like freezing.
it was like in Atlantic Ocean.
There's an alternate ending, apparently, of the movie. Sorry, Titanic.
Get the fuck out of here.
Where
Nah,
he
I
just
I
fucking
literally-
flies away.
Nah.
Motherfucker Jack is like,
He's like...
I
he
think
gets the time stone and it takes the time away. Like, you know,
Nah,
Thanos go.
he wakes up and he's like Eminem, and he's
And
like,
he starts rapping. Palms are sweaty. Yo, He wakes up and he's in Inception.
Yo.
He wakes up. He's like,
Like a Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, he wakes up in a bear. He wakes up in a bear smashing.
Fucking
Revenant. I haven't
wait,
seen that
was
movie. I just
that
knew that part.
Leonardo in Revenant?
That's when he got his
it
first
was.
Oscar.
No, it wasn't.
That was Leonardo. He was the bear. No, I'm kidding.
They literally
He smashed
they
the bear?
literally gave it to him for one of his least interesting movies ever. Just because.
Listen to her. She asked the question. Chris. Let her answer the question.
Is he the bear?
He smashed a bear in the movie. Is that what happened?
No.
A bear attacked him.
I thought you said a bear.
No.
He smashed a bear. I was like,
A bear hit from the yo.
Yeah, bear fucked up.
Yo,
watch
this
it.
I was
podcast
like,
is
that's why
off
you
the
gotta
rails.
Listeners, your homework is to watch Revenant.
You guys ever watch Revenant?
Listeners, the homework is to watch Revenant and watch a bear make Leo get an Oscar because he reacts to how he gets.
Yeah, raped by.
I'm not even kidding.
This nigga gets raped by a bear and he gets an Oscar for it. It's crazy.
That's so fucked up. The Academy is like, yo, give this motherfucker, give him one. He raping
wait,
bears.
are you
now, like,
serious?
bears were raping him. Watch Revenant.
That's
Yeah, that's great.
No,
was
Kristen,
mad.
don't. No,
No,
he doesn't get raped by a
Yo,
bear.
I know we troll.
No,
Listen to us.
he is
Listen
trolling.
to us.
Kristen, look at my eyes.
at
Listen, the motherboard.
The truth is in
right.
front of you.
No, he's on your right. Never mind. No, watch it back. I kid you not. Watch it. You seen Revenant?
I can trust you.
Wait, the Revenant isn't even
I'm like
Leonardo
looking for you,
DiCaprio.
but
It is. It is.
It is.
I'm gonna
And
go.
it's-
Wait, you're talking
This is
about
a
the
Googleable.
You're talking about the
question.
movie where he's in the wilderness and
Yes,
the bear
Leonardo-
fucks him up.
Yes. No.
You seen the movie?
No.
That's Liam Neeson or
No, that's
something.
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That's
Liam
the movie
Neeson was
he
not.
got.
You're talking about He's talking about he fought the wolves with the fucking. Yo, he's talking about the one he fought the wolves with the fucking like the liquor store glass of like the whiskey glasses.
No.
That was Reasons for Survival. No, Google that shit. Liam Neeson
I'm
was
looking
fighting the wolves.
Yo,
That- what
Leonardo
movie was that?
DiCaprio's in the Revenant.
Oh wait, you're right. You're
Yeah, I
right.
was right. I told you, and a bear fucks him. So
Yeah.
I'm not trolling.
The bear
Listeners,
fucks him.
if you have HBO Plus or one of those
it's probably on
damn streaming services,
That was
watch
his
it.
first award.
Yeah,
What is
he
it
didn't
called,
win for
Revenant?
Django.
Bullshit.
He didn't win for
it's
Titanic
bullshit. You know what it is though? You know what it is? It's like
because he has black friends.
no. It's like when. But you don't see this.
no.
It's like in sports.
She sees it. She sees it.
It's
Am
like
I right?
No, it's like in sports when great players.
Leonardo DiCaprio speaks about bear rape and
Exactly. Thank you, listener. Give me a drop because the bear fucks him. Give me a drop, T.
Wait, no, he does.
I kid you not. She just read it. End of the day pod. Damn, son. You got fucked in the ass by a bear.
Yo, what is going on this episode? Oh
But
my
it's-
god.
but it's-
We know the title.
But it's what.
No, we don't.
This is what happens when you just happen to be on the come up around other great people. You see it in sports. Dude, there's a lot of people who were great who played in the Jordan era and had to just take an L because this
Scottie
nigga-
Pippen?
No, because this I know, right? Because
He just took all of them. Yeah,
I know.
He was
'cause
greedy. He was so good. Like all these other artists or actors at the time were so good that took Leo's Oscars.
for his better movies.
Yeah.
At the time, whether it's and then a lot of times be political. It don't even be like really based off of because I'm sure there's a lot
Grammy
of them
shit.
that
This is why award shows are bullshit.
That's
Yeah.
exactly. And so they gave it to Leo for this movie that was definitely. If you
But-
look at his movies, it ranks extremely
Is this
low.
movie after Wolf of Wall Street? Or is
Yes!
It's after Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
Nah, bro.
That year, we have to look up the movie.
That's the one that everybody thought he was gonna win for sure. He never won. He was nominated.
Because that year, I think,
That's
was
so
a very
rude.
political year as far as. Because, them niggas kind of float with. They're looking for. You got to remember, that's a TV show. So them niggas is looking for ratings.
Wolf of Wall Street?
No, the
Oscars.
The Oscars.
It's like on a
It's a TV
normal
show.
TV with channel like NBC
It's a
or some
TV
shit or
show.
something.
And at the end of the
What do you-
day, no.
what
At
do
the
you
end of the
mean
day,
it's
it's
a
a award show, but it's an award show. Like it's a show.
It won
it's
like
televised?
notoriety.
It's
So
televised, so it has to do whatever
Controversy,
It does,
they liked it.
Yeah, it has to attract the biggest audience in watching. So they need to see upsets. They need to see. So a lot of times, shit like that don't be the best nigga who wins that shit.
I feel
It's
like-
also probably
go-
small circle shit, like
exactly.
Yeah.
So
they've been
Even-
doing Oscars for how many years?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the Revenant, he
Going back to your
definitely-
topic with Leo, like even like they like the controversy of him losing. It was like a theme to him to lose now, so you want to watch him lose. So it was just cool to tune in. Like, yo, Leo's not gonna win. And so when
That's
he did the
fun.
Revenant, everybody thought like, okay, a bear fucked him. He's not gonna win, and then he won.
I'm gonna rewatch this movie and see if the bear
You
fucks
didn't
him,
watch-
because
you
you
saw
got
the
me
Liam Neeson
convinced.
You must have fell asleep, nigga.
No.
I watched that shit like, damn.
It was a whole thing.
It was
That
wild.
made me watch the movie. I was
No,
like,
he
wait,
gets like thrown down and shit. I
no,
remember.
other shit happens, and it's like, never mind. We're not gonna go into it because it's too much detail and it's creepy.
Kristen's gonna watch.
Kristen, we're gonna watch this.
Watch
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit
gonna have
tonight.
to watch
She'll
it.
have to watch it.
She's gonna have that same look on her face, just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yo, that
no, I
bear-
remember.
that bear-
It's like close in
those
shots
bear
on
back
Leo,
shots.
right? And he's like,
Sorry.
bear back shots. I'm done with this,
That's just
bro.
so funny.
Jerome
That's
is
the clip. That's
capped
so funny
tonight.
she read that shit.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's just so funny.
Yo,
she
this
read that
nigga-
shit. That's just
The
so
bear
funny
was
she read
giving-
that shit.
The Bears give Leo to work. I was like, yo, okay.
I was like, what am I watching right now? And it's just the whole movie of this nigga just recovering from that shit.
That's
Like,
really fucked,
Yeah.
honestly.
So Christian remembers, so I'm not the only one here. So
Yeah, so
I'm gonna rewatch this movie. I'm gonna watch Revenant.
yeah, please.
so
Alright.
so what is does anyone really I've seen this on the pod. Does anyone really care about Mars? Like
Have you watched the videos or like listened to any of the
looked at any
audio?
photos, anything? Like, does anyone really care?
Yeah, like a sphere or some shit right in there, right? Or something like a rock, or that was a circle or some shit.
I don't know. The photos that I've seen some of their atmosphere at night. It looked kind of cool. But I mean, I don't know. Like,
That'd be a nice turn up spot if it,
I was on Facebook and
Do
someone
we-
reposted a fucking 360 photo, so you could see like the
Yeah.
atmosphere of Mars. But I was like, the shit could low key be Photoshop. Like the stars were popping. I was like, it don't really look like that. That's long exposure
True.
on your camera. You know what
we
I'm
don't
saying?
know if we went to the moon or some shit. Like that's the whole conspiracy still.
Cause,
I don't know.
Yeah. Because, like, what would be the point of going there? We'd have to have our own atmosphere. We'd have to figure something out in
My
order
thing
to
is,
survive.
Where's the Tesla? There's allegedly a Tesla on Mars, right?
Nah, I don't believe it. They said that.
What do you mean?
Elon flew a Tesla.
Hold on, there's a point I
outer
want to go back
space.
to. What they
No, wait.
said.
Do you remember
Like a
that?
Tesla vehicle landed on? I don't remember this. No.
Was it
Bro.
the moon or was it?
Was it the moon or Mars?
I want to say moon. But Kristen, did they say that the atmosphere is confirmed where we no oxygen or no?
It's
human
not,
life
like,
functioning?
livable.
Okay, got it.
I mean, they're
So at
like,
that point,
definitely
why are we
finding like
wasting our
signs of
time?
life, I
That-
believe, but
That's my issue. Is that like Earth is fucked up.
yeah, but
Why
if
are we
we're
looking at
gonna,
Mars?
if we
Mars, some
die,
shit.
if we die, it would probably be because we blow away our atmosphere or burn it up somehow. So like that would be how I see it would end. And I feel like that's what already happened to Mars. Somehow, like the center stopped spinning. They lost
That's the
their
idea.
magnetic
That's the
pole.
idea.
They lost their
That's
So I
atmosphere.
think
That's the idea.
Elon just sent his Tesla straight into space. It says this was published in 2019.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
says 9 months after the launch, the Tesla traveled beyond the orbit of Mars, reaching yeah.
Oh, so
I'm not
he's
gonna.
just
I'm not
going
gonna. Sorry, this was just like a.
Side
a
note.
snippet.
This was a
I was like
side note.
reading and it's
It's a
not
little
important.
Side jacket.
At that point, I feel like we should explore. I'm pretty sure they're exploring other like planets, but if Mars is unlivable, like what are we really
I don't know, man. I don't know.
doing?
I mean, if you live in a bubble, I
true,
guess.
you're right.
And if they're thinking in the future, you just live on a space station.
I mean, they're testing us now with the mask, so should we
Honestly,
really-
going to space though sounds so fucking scary.
I'm not trying to go to space, dog. Why the
Bro.
fuck a nigga trying to go to space? It's just scary. Dog.
space or the
That
ocean.
shit is
There's no air up there. There's no
Scary.
What are you
gravity
more
up there.
afraid of, space or the ocean?
I'm scared.
Definitely
of the ocean.
space.
Ocean?
I'm scared of the ocean.
What the fuck?
I guess
Christian?
so.
Are we talking about being on the,
That is
the
okay.
surface
hard.
of the ocean?
That
Are you on the
is-
surface or swimming
I'm
through the
saying
ocean?
deep, like you gotta fucking some.
Hold on,
type
hold
of
on. Are you
fucking
saying-
suit.
hold on,
You're
are you-
deep at the bottom of the
Hold on,
blue
whoa,
sea.
whoa, hold
where
on.
you see
What
the
is-
old
Yeah.
fucking
What is-
prehistoric?
Hold on. What is my living conditions in the ocean? What is my living?
You gotta get in the fucking.
You can just breathe. You can just
You can
breathe.
breathe. You're fucking Aquaman. down there,
I'm
right?
chilling underwater.
If I could,
You're cool with this.
Underwater squat.
You sure about that?
Underwater is scary.
I mean,
I'm more scared of underwater.
aside from the pressure,
I would have
Yeah.
to get used to it. I would.
They
have to
could
get used to
depressurize
sea- I would
that
have to get
shit.
used to sea life.
Yeah,
I
you.
watch.
There's no pressure.
I do watch a lot of deep sea diving videos, and like those dudes, the way they interact with like octopus or like fish and
That
shit
looks
But that's
tight.
nothing. But what about the
But that's, like,
uncertainties?
cute.
The uncertainties.
It,
They
like
don't-
keep
they don't
going
go down
deeper.
there.
It's like
I
there's
never
things that
forget-
people have never even
There's
discovered.
an article I
Yeah.
saw like 2000. It had to be like 2008, and it was like a prehistoric fucking shark died, and it came to the ocean. They dated it. It was like fucking 200 years old. I'm like, imagine the shit that's lower, like
Yeah.
below that shit.
Yeah. Well, so the deepest dive was done by the homie who directed fucking
My homie that works
Blue
at
Avatar, the
Ralph's.
Avatar movie. What's
James
his name?
Cameron or
James Cameron. So his team, his crew, did the deepest dive on record.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's so random.
Yeah, so and they discovered like crazy ass fucking deep sea animals and like. Yeah, those animals are. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like aliens in the void would be more exciting.
Yeah, because like
then
the aliens might be chill.
So you're comparing space to the
Space
ocean
to
to ocean, but like in the space, I can breathe is why I can move and
No, it's like-
No, you just like imagine that no matter where you go, like you're just kind of a visitor and you are like perfect and you adapt.
At the bottom of the ocean, we know there's predators.
Because space in general, it seems interesting, but at the same time, I don't know what the like. All I imagine is there's life out there because of the life here on Earth. There's no way there's not, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that we haven't found it, it is kind of like I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird.
We don't even know how time works outside
For
of here.
me,
It's just weird that we haven't found like anything. We haven't found.
What if that's what's
close? It's just a little. It is kind of little.
Yeah,
little
but
weird.
at least like if I'm living in space, I might not even run into nobody in my lifetime. In the ocean, you definitely gonna run into some weird shit. And I'm cool.
But that's the thing. The ocean
I'm
is
straight
still.
and I'm black. I'm like, my swimming ain't that great.
But the ocean itself is still the ocean itself. The reason why I don't trip over it is because it's still on this planet that breeds life.
All right.
Even at the minuscule level,
You're gonna be breathing
Let's
oxygen.
be real. Both outer space and deep sea underwater are both unexplored.
Exactly.
Essentially,
one is much larger.
Well,
we have
can
an
see
idea.
through space.
And the ocean is like heavily, not as much, but I agree. Like it's, but
also-
I don't like the
If-
slip and slime.
If for me, going to space is scary because shit can go wrong and you're literally not on the planet. So if your shit something explodes, you're floating through space, like that shit's infinite. You could literally just be gone and no one know. But the same thing is true for deep sea underwater. Like if you're fucking down deep in the water, like through all that pressure, if some shit were to go wrong, there's no way you're getting back to the top of the surface.
No, of course.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
either way,
the
it's
same.
like a one-way trip.
Of course.
I think they're equally scary, but I would be more comfortable going underwater because I'm still on Earth.
100%.
If I'm in space, I'm like, yo, I'm literally nowhere.
Okay. So if you're lost underwater, you know you're done. But if you're lost in space, Pluto might be fire. It might be like turning up there.
It's just
Not without oxygen, B. You're dying,
Literally
bro.
just be spinning into the void. You might see like
Have you seen that? What's that
Some
movie
stars.
with? Is that Leonardo?
Interstellar or some shit.
No, what's the one where? No, it's Matt Damon where
The Mars one, I think.
where he literally starts his own.
Interstellar.
No, it's not Interstellar.
the one
oh
with
yeah,
Mars.
he has like tries to make his own colony.
Oh, yeah, Mars.
Mars.
Is it Mars?
Yeah, it's called Mars.
It's a movie about Mars. What is it called?
That's just fire. No, that movie's really good.
Pluto, imagine.
The movie's really good, but it's also just
Yo,
really,
when his ship blows up,
that's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
so
It's one of those
scary.
movies where it's just like
Felt like
it
Castaway.
It has like it gets annoying because it has to have conflict.
Yeah.
But you see the homie progressing and you're like happy for his progression, and you would have been I feel like I'd have been happy if the movie just ended with the nigga just living on Mars and shit just popping on
I
Mars.
don't even remember the ending. I think I knew he grew plants, and then
Shit fucked up.
It messed up.
Yeah,
and I was
exactly.
like, damn, this is 30 minutes of the movie. It just went down.
Yeah,
the shits.
like and it was annoying to the point of like honestly, I'd have been cool if the nigga just lived on Mars, like created life on Mars and like created like a whole colony on Mars and just thrived on Mars. Like, why did the shit have to fuck up type shit? Like, but of course the movie has to have conflict. You can't just live on Mars. You can't just.
It definitely felt like Castaway.
Yeah, it was definitely the Mars version of Castaway.
Yeah,
it
straight
was
up.
1000% the Mars.
Because you're by
I feel like the ocean
yourself.
was more exciting.
It was 1,000,000,000% the Mars version. That is totally.
I didn't even think about
That's
that
actually
shit
a
now.
great
Put it that way.
comparison.
No, of course.
Because now I think about it,
course.
Tom Hanks, he signaled like Earth
I'd say-
or humanity through
I'd
his
say
fire, but then Matt Damon did it through the photos.
I think the biggest difference is that like they played
Right, I see what you did
Tom
there.
Hanks.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
I seen it.
You know
I
what I'm
think
talking
you're
about.
right. I know
They
exactly.
played Tom
what
Hanks'
you're saying.
character like he didn't know shit, like he wasn't but Matt Damon's character is like the note, like he built and created life on Mars.
Yeah, but he also had all these dope ass gadgets. Tom Hanks had some fire. He made
Tom Hanks
he was on an island.
knocked his tooth out with a ice
rock.
skate.
That shit was
rock.
wild.
Yo, that movie
That
still,
scene made me cringe.
Yo, that shit was that's a great movie, man.
That's a great
He
movie.
definitely fucked that.
I fuck with
fucking
Tom Hanks.
soccer ball.
You think he like glory hole?
He definitely
Glory
fucked-
hold it?
He definitely fucked that soccer ball. 1000%.
That was his lover, low key.
He definitely
Wilson.
fucked the shit out of that soccer ball.
Yo,
He
you're
had no holes in
sick.
it, though. It was deflated, so he wasn't putting no work
Fucking
in.
a deflated soccer ball is dark. That's dark. That's
I feel like it
super
wouldn't even
dark.
be soft.
Yeah,
It'd be like hard rubber.
You would probably
padding.
chafe. You'd probably chafe. He's got that like seawater skin, so you know that's
That shit
chafing.
go- Yeah, that shit. Yo, relax. You got coconut for like. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. 'Cause the girl here, I'm not gonna go there because I'm like, you gonna get coconut and make some type of like, lubricant or something. I'm sorry, Chris. We're gonna make a hard left. End of the day podcast.
So,
Hard left off of
in entertainment news. Entertainment news. So yeah, the Lady Gaga saga has happened and completed since we've had our last podcast, and
Yeah.
Hold on, enlighten me. What happened?
wait, so her dogs got stolen?
her dogs got stolen.
Her dog walker got shot.
Her dog walker got shot for the dogs. I'm imagining. I feel like the guy.
Holy fuck.
Me personally, I feel like the guy might not have known who specifically's dogs they were. He
Because
was
they
just-
were the cute kind of dogs that
Yeah,
people
I
typically
think
steal.
he still just wanted to just steal the dogs themselves, just because of how much the dogs go for, and sell the dogs.
What kind of dogs?
And
are
then they
these?
returned the dogs because they were just like somebody just randomly dropped them off, and they won't like disclose that. But
So the guy just
they
lost his life, and they just gave the
No,
dog.
he lived.
They didn't take a reward either.
They didn't take. She offered $500,000 for the dogs.
Damn. But that's like opening. If you return those dogs for 500,000, you're opening yourself up to
Yeah,
a
I was
police
like-
investigation.
I was like,
Well, that's
how
what I
are
think.
you-
They just didn't know what happened.
I think that's why I think, like, honestly, nowadays it's smarter to offer the reward. Like, be like, yeah, I'll give you the money publicly. Like,
Now that I think about it, I haven't really seen like a lost dog or cat posting, because they used to post some shits on like every flag, or not flag, light post.
Yeah, I just imagine the person who stole those dogs wanted to steal the dogs to actually sell the dogs, and not take the dogs for ransom.
Aww.
And
Taking animals for ransom is
because they were like very special.
That's
They were like
fucking
bulldogs or
crazy.
something. They were like
They had to be really like nice
expensive
breed,
dogs,
like the blue eye.
But people are desperate. It's COVID times. Like shit is hard.
That's a fact.
And so homie got shot for them shits.
You gotta be pretty knowledgeable to look at a dog and be like, "Yo, that's worth like
Could you
5,000."
imagine just
I feel like
being
I feel like they knew the target, and they probably didn't expect the blowback to be crazy, because you can't just.
I feel
Take
like you can't
Paris Hilton's
They
dog.
probably know Lady, like she said, they probably know Lady
Or
Gaga's
not
dog.
Paris
They
Hilton.
probably like just
They
saw the
just-
dog and were like, okay, we coming
well,
up on this.
Yeah,
It's
because they saw the dog.
like
walker.
$1,200, $1,600 for a little.
Then they realized like, oh, did it belong to who? Oh, we want no blowback in that.
Yeah, we
Oh
thought
no
it was,
no
We
no!
thought it was this nigga's dogs. We didn't know it was fucking Lady Gaga's dogs.
It's a little French bulldog.
Unlike the sneaker world, the fucking underworld is low key. They don't want no gram, no news in the headlines. Like, yo, no fucking
They
notoriety.
looked this dude's gram up. This dude who walks Lady Gaga's dog. The only way you would be able
He
to
got
walk,
shot.
Well, no. Here's the thing. The only way you'd probably be able to walk Lady Gaga's dog is probably having the most in like the smallest like you would have to be someone who has a small digital,
And he got shot.
digital footprint. Like you're probably not getting hired by someone like Lady Gaga if you're someone who's all over Instagram, right? So they probably was casing the dog walker. Seen this dude had a small digital footprint. They looked at this dude's Instagram. He barely posts. He barely shows
had a dog
anything.
on there, probably.
Just shows the dogs. Doesn't post anything. Shows nothing of his life. The fact that he's Lady Gaga's dog walker, right? Because he probably lives.
And she probably requires that.
Exactly. No, of course. You think a person who gets hired like that?
I'm sure she has an NDA in place. Don't post my fucking dog in your shit.
Exactly. So this dude probably lives a very low key lifestyle, and I mean now he probably lives a very high key Nice.
Now he's
Nigga, I took a bullet for your fucking dog.
was it fatal
All
or
right,
was
so
it like what?
that answers my question. He did get shot.
He did
Yeah.
get shot.
Okay.
He lived, did get shot. Nigga, I took Lady Gaga, I love your dogs. Your dogs are amazing. I took a bullet for them niggas.
I feel like he
bet.
didn't
I'm-
intentionally take that bullet.
Can I take this bedroom? Which bedroom should I take? Because I'm gonna move. I'm gonna just move in. I'm gonna just move.
Christian can't stop until he gets into someone's house. It's rich.
I was gonna move in with Kim, but I got shot walking your dogs. So I'm gonna move in with you because I don't have to pay rent in your place because I got shot walking your dogs.
Kim is definitely charging regardless.
Kim's gonna charge me rent if I'm moving in her place, but I got shot.
Skewed to
walking
your the amount of money you make.
Kim is on charge. Listen to that sound. She has so much money. She's gonna kick
Yeah.
your ass the fuck out.
dogs. Yeah.
Dude, fuck. It's crazy because I met like that Calabasas cul-de-sac where all the rich people live. It's just like 2 gates. There's one level of gates, and then you go past that gate, and then there's another gate, and then that's like the upper elite. Yeah.
All right, so since these motherfuckers don't talk about sports, real quick, since you're here, since another person talking about sports, who do you think's gonna win the finals? Real quick, who do you think?
Are we talking basketball?
Yeah,
Who's gonna win the finals? If I had to put money on it,
yeah.
I'm putting my money on. I'm gonna go.
Wait, do you want to put money on it?
Nah, no, fuck that.
If AD's healthy and he comes back and he plays really well, it's gonna be the Lakers. If not, I really
if you think, if
Clippers
everybody's
have a
if you think everybody's at full strength, who would you put your
I
money
think
on?
Clippers gonna might finally. I feel like people are sleeping on them, and they don't need the notoriety, they don't need the hype, they don't need the anticipation or the pressure.
If they're at full strength.
So
you
now
think
I think when Kawhi comes back, and they're doing good without Kawhi. If PG is doing his thing, so when
Yeah.
Kawhi's come back, I feel like they can put the Lakers out, and I feel like the East, it may be like 76ers or Celtics ain't doing enough.
Nah, wait.
Who else is in the East that's actually popping right now? I forgot.
Milwaukee's okay.
Oh, the Nets.
Nets.
Oh, I forgot about the Nets. That changes everything.
Yeah.
Just be real quick. I'll put money on the Nets. Done.
Yeah, Nets. Yeah.
Vegas money on Nets, everybody. Nets 76. Nets versus Clippers.
Do you think coming back the next NFL season, every team full strength? Do you put who do you put in the Super Bowl next year, or who do you put your money behind?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. All right, word. And MLB season who is about to start.
Yankees. Bitch, I put money on the. I'll say I want Yankees to win. Dodgers are going to back to back though.
All right.
Dodgers versus Yankees World Series, and Dodgers will win. And I'm a
That would
Yankee
be
fan.
cool.
I said it.
That
I
would
hate
be
to say it.
honestly, I really.
And that ends your sports segment.
Yeah, exactly.
On
This is
end of the podcast.
End of the
They podcast begin.
It's not the end yet. Wait, Sin, do you have your vape pen?
I don't have it on.
Damn, I left mine in the other room too.
We still have to talk about the Dr. Seuss and those cancellations of his books.
Yes.
Because you said Asian Shorty
Yo.
earlier, and that made me feel away because you might get canceled, just like Dr. Seuss did. Gotta be careful.
For people who don't know, Dr. Seuss, some of his books at least are getting canceled on the official reading day of the year, or read a book day of the year. I don't know what the fucking holiday is, but it's a holiday where you're supposed to read a book or restart reading something, which is focused around. It's Dr. Seuss's birthday. It's the day that the date is focused around.
Okay.
They're starting to move away from Dr. Seuss himself in general because some of his old books are deemed a little offensive.
I mean, from the quotes that you fucking read
Yeah,
to
the
us,
ones that
I
I
was
showed
like,
you.
yo, this is
Did
kind of
not
crazy.
age well.
I mean,
They
honestly,
did not.
you look at Dr. Seuss as a whole. I mean, ultimately, look at America. Like 50 years ago, America was predominantly racist in just the way that society was set up.
Yeah.
Like we literally had people segregated,
Yeah.
you know, and when it's law, it's different for the masses because they're kind of following that law. You know, like it was deemed normal to segregate. Like just that idea alone, you look at that and you're like, yo, something's not right. It's not even individuals. It's literally our nation.
This nigga's probably dead. What am I talking about?
Yeah, he's been dead, but I'm saying like
Very dead.
that's the climate of
Very
the time.
dead.
He was just
like, this nigga should rewrite
Yeah.
this shit.
He gonna come
Why
out of his
did
grave
this
right
nigga
He's probably
not
like
rock?
65.
Yeah.
this
He was
nigga's
just a
wrong.
product of his climate, and at the time it was like maybe like damn, I don't even know when he wrote those kind of like fucking novel. That was crazy. But
honestly, the
he was a product.
quotes were crazy.
The quotes were crazy, but as a product of his time, like a lot of shit at that time was the same way. Like even Disney wouldn't have the Disney Plus thing.
I'm not gonna blame Walt. I'm gonna blame the United States. Because
I mean, no, don't blame the United States because I mean they were kind of like told to be a certain way, but you didn't have to follow it. You can choose to. Everybody has a
died
decision.
1991.
Oh, he was kind of old then.
2 years
I mean, he
before I was
died like
born.
more.
He was 87
earlier than I
years.
thought.
He was 87 years old.
But Disney Plus is the
That's a
same
good
thing
life.
with the old cartoons they had. They didn't add up on Disney Plus because
that
they
was
racist.
still shit was still crazy in 91.
that's
true.
20 years ago.
You're
Mind
still
you.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait,
shit.
30 years ago. 30 years ago.
I mean, I was just
fuck, you're right, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, like nowadays you're not getting a top tier movie that's rated R. Normally, that shit is usually like at most a PG-13. You know, like a Marvel type of shit. Like back then, you were getting like rated R type. You know, so that just goes to show like the gauge level as far as like what was acceptable for like the general public. So I'm sure. If he was writing this shit, he died in 91. His shit was written way back when. He was getting off that shit. I'm sure it being deemed for kids, the imagery and all that.
I got a question. For how the climate is now, everything's PC and whatnot. Everybody's politically correct. Will we get away from that? Like anti-bullying, anti a lot of things. Everybody's for every culture, which is great. But is there a way or possibility? I mean, we kind of had it with Trump when he tried to like rally the troops and get everybody like, you know, disenfranchised whites to hate. But do we ever get back to a society where predominantly everybody is not as PC or like art goes back to being somewhat racist, things like that? Do we ever get to that?
When everyone's consciousness is like pro doing better and not just like afraid of growth, afraid of change, like when everyone can like commit to change and to being better, like that's it.
Wait, you're saying is there a time where we go back to being racist?
No,
not
Just being able to like
but,
say what you want, like
insensitive, I guess.
Yeah, when the equality.
Right in the head.
when
I
the
mean, you
level-
see that in comedy.
when the equality is legit, then you know it's not coming from like
an actual hateful place.
I feel like
Exactly.
I feel like now like society.
I see what you're saying.
Why now? Because society is so open to just learning more about other ethnicities and races. Like we got to a better place to be more understanding.
We're gonna have to get to
We're gonna
have to get to a neutral place first, I think, and then it's gonna kind of reverse to where we can make jokes.
But even
it's
then, not everyone's gonna be okay with
in
it.
comedy, I think comedy they still get it off, and we're okay with it because it's funny. You gotta be good at it though. Don't be terrible and racist. But like, okay,
Yeah.
don't be terrible. You gotta be like really.
Going back to like this Walt Disney thing, if we were to go back 30 years, I think I would hate society just
You would
because
definitely.
one, I'm a black man,
Yeah.
and two, like
But it also definitely
seeing the.
are you going back with all your knowledge of the current day? Like
He wouldn't, so he wouldn't even know what. How
No,
fucked up it is.
yes, you would know what today is like.
So then, yes, it would bother you just because.
Oops.
Just because of all the issue, the tropes, and all the things that you know are just showing face just to make people appease people and make them happy, but like everything is fake essentially. All this stuff, even going to Disney World, I'm sure they're around that time is fucking gonna bug you out just from.
I feel like the old race people start dying out. Our generation start being like not one generation out of being in America, whatever, to being like lengthier and like kids growing here, second generation.
Yeah.
So we're all becoming like more intertwined in a way, DNA wise, X, Y, and Z. I think everybody just gonna be and 50 years from now, what the American gonna look like? Everybody's gonna look the same.
Have you guys
Shit,
seen that
like Drake's.
National? I think it's National Geographic. They posted a photo of what the average human will look like in 2050, and it's like a mixed skin,
like very
person.
ethnically ambiguous. Like
Drake.
you can't really tell.
This
Definitely.
is Drake. Yeah, I seen that photo.
Yeah.
That nigga look like a creamsicle.
I think it was a female, but no,
Was she
honestly,
aight, though? Don't answer. I want to get you hemmed up. My fault.
no.
What's the number?
Wait, I'm gonna pull it up. 2050
That's not funny.
average American. So this is what they're saying. This one right here.
Damn, now they look like fucking Blue Ivy.
It does. It does. Doesn't
I
look
mean,
mature.
ultimately, it's gonna be hard to keep one race
Should I show
segregated unless you're really trying to make that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't be crazy on some
You're actively doing something.
endangered
like that.
species type shit. Do the humans do that? Like, yo, we want to hold this person.
Like white supremacists,
Yeah,
legit.
For real. But I feel like the more you do it nowadays, the more you like push people to that shit.
Shout out making KKK a terrorist group.
For real.
They did that?
That happened?
Yeah. Wait, I don't know if it was
In
like
America?
worldwide, but that was that Canada?
That was Canada that did that shit.
Wait, they did
always
the Proud
progressive.
Boys.
And it was the Proud Boys. Yeah, it was the Proud Boys.
They considered the Proud Boys, but
Oh,
That's progress.
honestly, KKK. We need to make that a thing. Like, what the fuck? Come on now.
like, how is it not?
Look at the history of that group. If you
Man,
can't tell me
the
that that's a
police.
terrorist group, come on now.
Yeah.
I
The
mean, they
fuck?
made Black Panther the terrorist group, they didn't do shit but like protect
Yeah,
yourself
for
from
real.
police. But
Come on,
the
you know what I'm
police
saying?
became KKK.
They were literally standing up
Yeah.
for rights.
Let me not say too
Black
much. I don't want to
Panthers.
come up missing tonight.
Yo, Jerome just never returns. Like, yo, what happened to Jerome? Yeah, we don't even know.
Yeah, that's how I cut my Siri off.
So
You
what
know,
is it?
listen.
It's
Yo, shout out. No, don't shout out Siri.
This just to not to forget. It's what is this? Is this women's?
This is
month?
Women's History Month.
Women's History Month.
Yeah, shout out all the women out there. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
Women's History Month.
Cheers to the women.
I just remembered it.
Shout out to the women.
Cheers to the women. We gotta hit. Cheers to the women for certain.
Facts.
We gotta hit them.
Yo, Women History
intentionally.
Month forever.
I need some women's history.
Women History Month, 12 years around.
I need some
I'm wearing Malcolm
women's
X right now, 12 fucking years around, months around. Fucking Latino heritage, everybody.
Shout out
everybody,
Yo,
except racist people.
Can we shout out some women in history right now? I'm
Yeah, I'm
gonna
trying
shout
to-
out
Amelia.
Harriet Tubman,
Amelia.
Okay.
Did you say Amelia?
Yeah.
Earhart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's lost in the ocean somewhere.
Yeah.
Yo, no, she went with the aliens. I think Bermuda Triangle was some other shit.
Yeah,
we don't even know.
fucked
We're
in
not
the
even
million.
tapped into.
Let's do Serena Williams, one of the greatest athletes.
Henry
Serena
For real,
Williams
for
one
real,
time.
for real.
Hell yeah.
Rosa Parks for sure.
Rosa Parks.
Definitely did
Big
it.
facts.
Betty
Big
Ross.
facts. Who's that?
Henrietta Lacks.
Wait, who'd you say? I didn't hear you.
I said Betty Ross.
She definitely.
Oh, okay.
I got quiet. She made the
Kamala
American
Harris.
flag.
Yo,
Kamala
for
Harris.
real.
Big facts.
Kamala Harris. Yo, she did her fucking thing.
2021. We have finally have a seat at the table. 2021.
For real.
Let's go.
Let's do
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah.
Big facts.
Um.
Are we doing Ellen? Ellen for sure.
Yeah. Ellen.
She made an impact.
Yeah, she definitely did.
100%.
Her assistants won't agree, but okay. We'll take it.
Oh!
Yeah, nobody that actually works for her will say she was a joy to be around.
Yikes.
Who's someone that like a really pivotal like
Sojourner Truth. What?
Eleanor Roosevelt, the first female
Eleanor
president, because
Roosevelt.
she did like two of his terms while he had like polio and some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Somebody's
I feel like she did something really good. I remember her name.
The rights of labor and equal pay of equal work. Susan B. Anthony became one of the visible leaders. Wow. That was too much.
who's the like? We should know more about the Lisa Leslie, I guess.
She said
Lisa
that it says
Leslie.
that she was born into a Quaker family committed to social equality. She collected anti-slavery petitions at the age of 17.
Oh, shit.
Dude, at
Yeah.
17, if you're doing that,
Turn up.
big ups, big
I
ups.
wonder
Big
what-
ups to
shout out
Susan B. Anthony.
Shout out to Mona Lisa too. I don't know what you really.
That's Leonardo da Vinci with a wig on. Look at himself and look at the Mona Lisa. Shout out to any woman that has been like, I don't know. Shout out men in the world are gross. So shout out to women that went through some shit and involved men. We're not all bad. Like shout out to you guys for going through it and getting through it, because it's not easy to live in the world with us. On some real shit.
Mona Lisa.
I'm into that.
Mona Lisa's kind of cute.
Yeah, fuck. Whoa.
She is she smiling or
She is smiling.
she look like some like
She looked like she's stoned.
Yo,
as
did you
fuck.
guys know that the first photographs of people smiling, they literally had to smile for like 30 minutes straight until the photo developed?
This is crazy.
That's why like all the smiles early on, they look crazy because
I wonder-
people were holding that smile for like 30 minutes.
I wonder what the. Oh shit.
Can you imagine smiling for 30 minutes?
That
No.
sounds super intense right there, and especially if the photo doesn't come out the way you want it to. You
Shout
do all the
out
work.
the first person who smiled in a photograph.
Do you think she was able to process at all the like level of impact this fucking painting would have?
No.
Not at all.
Unfathomable.
She
But-
just looked at it and was like,
But let's be real. On some real shit. They tell us that this is a big deal. Is this a big deal?
hold on, is it really? Is it really? You said it's
What is it?
You said
The Mona Lisa.
You said
I see some better paintings.
Wait, can we just take a minute to look at these early photos of people smiling and how
Leonardo da Vinci,
awkward
by the
that
way. It
is?
looks just like Mona Lisa.
It does look like.
Look at these
Yes.
awkward smiles. So they had to hold those smiles for like 30 minutes.
My goodness. bro.
That guy looks crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would look back on that shit and be like, why
Technology.
Would, be like, man, that's why.
Technology,
Come back and rule the
aliens.
world.
But I think that I feel like
Starbase.
personally that's why most of the photos of niggas is just not even smiling in them shits.
Bro, but imagine being the first person to smile.
That's yeah.
You're on
What?
some other shit. If you walk into the photo booth and they're like, all right, sir, we're going to get started. And then you just bust a smile out. They're like, yo, what's this guy doing?
I'd be
And then
like-
they see the photo and they're like, damn,
That look fire.
this
That's the
shit
new
looks
trend.
really good. Like,
That's the new trend right now. Everybody's smiling on the photos.
dude,
They're
early
filled with
happened.
joy.
early photos were like, that was a big deal. Because
No, facts.
before photos, it was painting.
Yeah.
And everyone was getting paintings
Yeah,
done.
stay still.
And then when photos first came out, people weren't really fucking with photos.
I mean,
They were still doing the paintings.
You ever went to like Solvang or one of them old towns, like
We
small
went to
towns?
Solvang like a month ago.
yeah,
Oh, really?
right? Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Maybe I heard the podcast. Now it came to mind, but listen, like
Solvang was
they
crazy.
have a little place in there you can take like a photo like old times, and it's literally like the same exact technology
You should have done that.
You should have.
In Solvang?
in
Yes.
Solvang.
You could have got dressed
Shit
up like
lit. And
hillbillies.
they give you clothes and everything.
They
I
do.
dressed up like some cowboy. He talking about
Oh,
how
we can
cowboys
go
are.
back. That shit's an hour away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, let's get a podcast photo of in Solvang would
That'd
be
be lit.
hard.
We'll do an episode.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
kind of just standing like
But you have
this.
to be
That's a
upright.
day
They
trip.
told me like how to stand. Like you got to put your lip back up. Back in the day, you can't look slouchy because they think you're Trump. I was like, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, straight up. You gotta fucking sit up straight.
He said like, cowboys are like. He told me the history of cowboys and shit. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know all that.
Yeah. I'm
Is it
sure.
crazy?
He's got no one to talk
They're
to.
all like
He's got no one to talk
people
to.
that were rejected from society, and they're all rapists and shit. So it's pretty gross.
Whoa.
Yeah. So shout out. Yeah. Maybe not even.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption. I played that video game.
That's just
Great
fire.
video game.
Fire.
Yeah, but definitely
Top 10.
not raping in that
Yo.
game.
That's
No,
just-
you're not raping in
Yeah.
Red Dead.
There's more raping in The Revenant.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's,
Oh my god.
Let's not talk about rape. Let's
wait,
move
wait.
on from rape.
No, yeah.
No rape topics.
Too much for one episode.
So
But if
sorry,
you know
guys.
any of your homies are being creepy, like call them out and protect women for
Yeah,
sure.
no, for
straight
sure,
up.
100%,
Like
'cause I
hold
think-
people accountable and don't let that shit slide because it's a new day.
even
We
if
can't
it's
be
a
dealing with
bear,
it.
and even if it's a bear,
Not even to make joke on it. She like what she said. Fuck gross people and respect people and yeah,
Yeah.
and animals.
End of the day
because
podcast.
Leonardo DiCaprio did not go for that shit. Like, that
As
bear-
he should not.
Yeah, that bear did not.
Fucking sad. God damn it.
I think our video is still going. I'm gonna trust myself and say that that's still recording. I'm gonna look directly into that lens and say you're still recording.
I hope so.
I really hope so as well.
Me too.
We're still recording.
Anyways, where is that it? Is that the rest of the week? Oh shit, Rome's getting
Wait,
up.
Jerome's. What is he doing? Does it say record
Does it say record?
or stand
Is
by?
the screen black?
I don't know. You're taking a long time to just look at like a word. It's just a. Does it say REC? What are you doing right now?
The screen is black. The top of the screen, I don't see anything. At least we got it recorded. She's like, is the screen black? I looked at her
So-
like, yes, it is black.
We allegedly may not be recording right
That is
now.
what it is.
Anything at all? Just
I feel like
audio
it's
or the
recording.
video?
Yeah, it probably is. Maybe I might.
I have 2 batteries in there, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
2 batteries?
The episode's
Yeah.
too lit to be charged. It's too charged. You know, it wasn't ready. It wasn't ready.
Charged up.
For our YouTube listeners, shout out you guys. You guys
Hey.
are early adopters of our video shit. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. Gang gang.
Shout out
Yo,
to our audio
yeah.
listeners.
Yeah.
Shout out to Women's Month.
Yes.
Shout out to Black History Month.
yes.
Hey.
Shout out to Day Ones.
Yes.
There you go.
Shout out to any listener that
Yeah.
just fucks with us. I see you. I love you.
Yeah.
And
You-
thank
give
you.
them all the love.
Yes, we
You know
thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
Thank you.
Yes.
Keep coming back.
Thank you.
And
End of the day
Thanks for coming
podcast.
through, Rome. We really appreciate
Oh yeah,
you guys.
Yes,
of course.
thank you.
Anytime, guys. Anytime.
Such
It
a
was great.
pleasure.
It was great. I hope I didn't. I gave you guys some homework. Watch Revenant. And
Yes.
Oh
watch
my
everything.
God.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna watch that scene.
Yeah, and it is your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin
Sir, and it's your boy T.
T will exclusive.
It's me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank
Don't forget the one and only
Jerome.
End of the day podcast.
See you motherfuckers next week.
Yes, sir. Peace, y'all.
Deuces.